Mm, mm, mm. All right, y'all. We are getting her back in here. Instagram is like, oh no, y'all talking about accountability for police officers and encouragement. We're gonna have to shut this down. So, no, but we ran out of time, so she is hopping back on, and as soon as we get her back connected, we will finish up the interview. So let me get her back in. All right, y'all, we are getting her back in here. Getting her back connected. Vic, did you hear the answer to your question? What's up, big bro? There we go. All right, y'all. She is hopping in.
Okay, I'm back, I think.
Yes. I said, oh no, you're talking about accountability for police
Look, we
officers?
gotta bring
Instagram
it
was like,
back.
shut that
We
down.
gotta bring it
Shut that
back.
down.
Run that back.
Yeah. Awesome. So as you were saying, you're looking for change and accountability. That's one thing that you would hope to see in the future, more accountability and more training.
Yep.
So for you, what are your professional goals as you continue to go forward? That's what you would like to see. What is there something that you have decided that you're going to do to create more of an impact with what you do in the police force?
Well, I don't really, at this time, I don't really see myself promoting. That just wasn't, that wasn't ever the goal. It was just to be an officer. I mean, yes, being in a leadership position and being an officer is another form of representation that is very much so needed. So, is
Yeah.
it not going to happen whatsoever? What's up? Make it quick. I'm on live. Yes. You can take my car? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Okay, so
Whoa.
what was I saying? Dang, Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea.
Maxie said, "Hey." She said,
Uh,
"Hey."
you were talking about your representation
Okay,
and
so
how,
yes. So I don't have any just current goals. I've never been just, "Ooh, I want to be a sergeant," or "Ooh, I want to be a lieutenant." But again, um where I'm at, my chief, she's black and she's a female. So it's just like, dang, Dallas
yeah,
Department, their chief, Renee Hall, she's black. So it's just like, okay.
yeah,
So you have people out here that have paved the way for me and for other black females. So
wow,
that's something I have to pray on. But will it happen? Probably. It probably will, but that's not one of my immediate goals. I'm just trying to bridge the gap. If I can get some stuff straight on the low level and then try to,
yeah.
then that'll be great. I'm kind of
You
liking.
know what else? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
You say something about intersectionality, and there are so many intricate details to you that most people don't know. When they see you, and I'm talking and having this conversation, it's like, wow, she's changed my whole mind about police officers. And then we start talking, it's like, well, but I'm also a real estate agent, you know. She gets to the bag. This shorty got like
I,
that 7 streams that
I,
Millionaire
I
has. She's
do.
like on probably 5
I
right
do.
now.
I do. So look. I guess I better get my sales pitch ready. If y'all trying to buy a house,
Okay.
call me. But yes, that's. I just feel like if we know they not gonna look out for us. You can put in whatever you want to put. When I say they, we're just gonna leave it at that. They're not gonna look out for us. So let's put ourselves in a position to win. Let's get out here and start these businesses. Let's quit. Let's quit
Yes.
working for them. Let's work for our own. Like let's get multiple streams of income. So when crises like COVID come, we not just stuck out to dry. We like, oh, okay, cool. I got another job anyway. So like we have to start thinking more like that. Like what are we doing that's going to set us up to be in a good position when stuff bad does happen? Like COVID, I know everybody was just not prepared. So, I mean, that's just it. But me,
Yeah.
and I'm not bragging, but just by the grace of God, it's been business as usual. Like I was telling you,
Exactly.
obviously in my line of work, we don't get to work from home. So I've been at work every single day. So it's business as usual with real estate. That was deemed essential by our governor. So even with that, I've been at work every single day. So
Yeah.
when I'm off my real job, I'm going showing properties. So but we need to put ourselves in those type of positions where we're not just depending on, oh, yep, I'm getting my check from this person and they just filed for bankruptcy. They're gonna let me go. I don't got no money coming in. We just have
Yeah.
to think ahead and really better plan and prepare for whatever is to come. So yes, I do have multiple hustles, like you said.
Yes. Y'all, she's a multiple stream queen. I love
Yes.
that. Oh, okay. I'm saving that. So nobody trademarked that. That flowed really well. Y'all know I do my business. So I'm gonna just go ahead and reserve that right there. I got my journal. Y'all give me a few seconds.
Yeah, put that
Cause
down. I may borrow it, but I'm gonna tag you. Okay, so
girl, tag me. We'll get a t-shirt design. You know how we
yeah,
do.
look, and I'm gonna let you
Launching
use
quick
it first.
product.
I'm gonna let you use it, and once I see that you didn't put it as your caption or something, I'll be like, okay, I can borrow it now.
Yes, man. You ain't gonna get on the caption. Y'all gonna see it on the t-shirt.
That's
Y'all know
fine.
me, okay?
I need a
We need
small.
tangible products. Post for profits, post for profits. But one thing that before we go, I just wanted to thank you so much for your bravery and your honesty during this conversation. I thought that it was important to have because I am one of those people, I can't say I hate cops. I can't say, cops have been bad to me because I have people like you in my life. And it's like, I would be devastated if something happened to her because someone had hatred for a cop and they didn't give her a chance to say anything. And this was just a routine stop.
Mm.
Those are serious things that happen, just like police brutality is a serious thing that happens. They're both interchangeable. But when I think about it, it's like, I want to be protected.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel good knowing that, like you said, our chief is a Black woman. And even down to the fact that, you're out here holding people accountable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, grace is so important to give other people
Yes.
because you're in a line of work where it's like, this could be something really bad. Just like we get pulled over and say, this could be really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So just thank you for your transparency that you had throughout this entire conversation where we asked those hard questions that needed to be answered.
Yep. Anytime, and I think that's more of it is we just have to ask. I literally before I got on this live, I told somebody because he was asking me about real estate stuff, and then he's like, before I let you go, he's like, do you mind if I ask you? He started asking about law enforcement stuff, so we had a very open conversation, and he was just appreciative of me, and I was just telling him, I said, I don't go around just volunteering information. I'm just not going to do it. Because again, people's intentions ain't pure. And then I tell you how I really feel. Next thing you know, I'm being called into my chief's office. Well, why did you say, such and such? So, but anybody that asks me something about law enforcement, I'll have an answer for you. It may not be an answer you like, but I'll have an answer for you. But again, I'm not just volunteering information. I don't. I don't get down like that. So if as long as people are willing to have conversations, and that will be brave to ask, because you got some people that have all these questions and just don't, they either don't have a good enough relationship with another police officer that they can either call on their cell phone or email or whatever, and they're just like, well, I don't have nobody I can really reach out to, so I guess my question just gonna be unanswered, and I'm gonna sit up here on Twitter and on Facebook and just tweet and post away instead of actually asking somebody that'll provide me answers. Everybody's not gonna be like me, and that's gonna be willing to give you answers. But me, I mean, what am I? I'm not gonna do you a disservice, and if it's something that's confidential and I know I can't tell you, I'm not gonna tell you. But other than that, I'm gonna give you an honest answer, and a lot of it is just gonna be my opinion, right? But I think it's a conversation that needs to be had, and it has to come from a sense of bravery and wanting to just be knowledgeable and just really get to the root of the problem, because we human too. We have to go home. Some of them got kids, got wives and husbands. It ain't all peaches and cream on the police side. So I think people just think, oh, we're just high and mighty, and we're exempt from everything. And shoot, it's some of them got way all this debt, drowning in debt, and going through a divorce. Because I don't know if y'all know, but the divorce rate for anybody in law enforcement is sky high. So it's a lot of other stuff that we go through, but don't nobody care, because they're just like, oh no, you a cop, you need to come with it together. You're not human at this point, type stuff. And it's way more than that. You have a question on here, but I'll let you keep facilitating. I don't know if you wanted to.
Yes, I'm going to. Somebody cut the onions in here, and all of a sudden, I said something about how I love you, and now I just am starting. Like, I'm like, come on now, hold it together. You got a Tupac t-shirt on, man. Come on now, like, together. But for real though, because we're family, and people don't understand, like, there are so many pieces that you don't know about. There's so many things that you don't know that's going on behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're calling everybody bad and whatnot, but it's like, yo, you have no idea how hard I may be fighting for you, and you don't even know it. So, Vic on here, Vic the poet, she had a question, and it was, do you think that your job is more of a stream of income, or is this something that you consider to be a calling?
Oh, for me, it's definitely a calling, and I'm not gonna say proof, but my first department that I worked at, we were one of the top paid departments. I was getting that cash. I was like, oh yeah. And then at this department that I'm at now, I took a hell of a pay cut. Like people, I'm pretty sure I would, if I put numbers on here, y'all be like, now why the hell you do that? Like, so for me, it ain't never been about income, because I'm one, like I said, I don't know about religious people, but I believe in God. I'm gonna be taken care of regardless, period, point blank. Yeah. And again, just like we were mentioning, I have other jobs. I'm a real estate agent. I also do makeup. I could care less. I can go quit my police job today. I got 2 other jobs that are bringing in money.
But you want.
So, and I'm working for myself. I don't have no white employer. My broker for real estate is my mom. So
yeah, sister. Oh,
so for me, it ain't about money. Because money ain't gonna buy you no happiness. It ain't gonna buy you no common sense. It ain't gonna help you sleep better at night. All it's gonna do is buy you material stuff that somebody gonna end up being jealous of you over anyway. So, nah, it's a calling for me. But if you ask somebody else, that I don't know what type of answer you're gonna get.
Right. She said 100. So for the people who maybe, so I have 2 questions. I know you ain't gonna give away all of the freebies, but so if there is someone who wants to be a police officer in the Dallas Police Department, what resource, where would you tell them, go look here for verified information?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I really couldn't tell you. I always say find the inside source that you know, like personally know, not that you were introduced to, because the academy because obviously I went through academy at Arlington, so I knew somebody in internal affairs at Arlington who pretty much got me on. So we have to know people. You know how they say it's all about who you know. that's legit.
Mhm.
So it just makes me feel good when I do have people that do reach out to me about just law enforcement in general, is because I know I'm a credible source. I'm not so I think actually knowing somebody or having somebody that you can call up or have a, quick conversation over coffee with or something, and just get the information that way, because the internet is just not truthful. I mean, and if anything,
Okay.
each department is different. So if you're looking at, Dallas, go to Dallas's website. Don't go to, the go to where it's legit. And usually if it's legit, they'll have like a thing on here. It's just like, oh, this is the official website of DPD, or this is the official website of whatever agency you're trying to get on with. But and also make sure you meet the requirements, because again, every department is different. Some you have to have a degree. Some, like for Dallas, you
Mhm.
don't. You just need to have some hours. So it just kind of varies. Just do your research. Go out to these
Yeah.
job fairs, recruiting fairs, even if you just want to go for information, because those are pretty legit too. I will say that when there's a job fair and you see that the certain department is going to be there, go, because that's going to be their recruiters there. They're going to be the ones that look at your application, all the stuff that you have to turn in just to apply. They're the ones that looks at it, so they'll know and tell you, okay, well, no, you might want to do it. Because I can tell you now, my first my first interview, these people had Facebook posts for me from like high school, and I was just like, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, I'm changed now. I swear I'm changed. so,
Right. Right.
so just do your research.
Wow.
Try to find somebody credible. If not, I mean, my Instagram, I'm sure Maxie already tagged it, but if you don't see it at the top, you can shoot me a DM,
Yes.
and I'll do my best to get you in the proper hands of who. And I've born and raised in Dallas, so I know a lot of people. And if I don't know a lot of people, I know people that know people. So I'm pretty
Perfect.
well connected. But internet, obviously, that's our go-to. But again, just make sure it's either like a .gov or something that it's a legit website. Don't just get on Google. Definitely don't look at Wikipedia, stuff like that, because that ain't going.
And you would recommend the same thing pretty much for your CHL,
Depending
going
on
to verified source.
that some people have preferences. I know a lot of people are on the whole support black businesses thing. So if you want to go to a black owned gun range, then you would have to obviously do a little bit more research, because there's not many of us that have buildings to do that.
Yeah.
So depending on that person's preferences and their own criteria. But the CHL is pretty standard. The pricing is going to be different because each facility may offer you something that another facility doesn't. But the actual
Mhm.
course itself and qualifying with whatever firearm you're choosing to carry, that's going to be standard across the board.
Gotcha. And so lastly, for anybody down the line who may be watching this, what do you want them to know?
Just be open-minded. We already have a strike against us because we're black. We know that. Be open-minded. Give the good officers a chance. I'm not gonna say give all, because I'm just not. I'm gonna be honest. Give officers a chance to prove themselves. When you see otherwise, and I mean like from a personal experience. It's personal because it's George Floyd. It's personal because it's Breonna Taylor. I get it, but we're human. Give us a chance. And it's way more good ones than bad ones, way more. And at this rate, trust me, change is coming. These bad ones, they're getting exposed left and right. It was just the Dallas officer that just got arrested 2 days ago. They're getting exposed. So we're at a time now, rest assured, whatever is going on, it's gonna come to the light. But we can, let's not be ignorant. And when I say ignorant, I mean from a foolish standpoint. Let's not be foolish, but let's also be knowledgeable in what we can and can't do. And just be human. I think if people just be human, at the end of the day, you can get so far. Because I know me, I don't like people talking to me crazy. I just
Mm.
I don't that don't register well with me. But I'm in the profession where I've been cussed out. Shoot, I get cussed out like every day. So I don't care. But I'm not going to do you how you do me. That's just, I'm not going to, so I can one up you. I'm not going to do that. So be knowledgeable. Don't be foolish. Again, apply for these positions that'll put us in some type of power where we can actually affect change and not just be Twitter happy and be tweeting our lives away. Let's actually get out here and do something. I love the protest. I'm telling you, I'm glad it's still, we got the momentum, y'all. We really do, but let's capitalize on it. Let's not, departments are still hiring. I'm telling y'all, my girl just got on at Carrollton. Like, departments are hiring. If you're ready to just make change and just see if it's for you, you can. And if you get in the academy and you feel like, this ain't it, you're not gonna be punished for leaving. You're really not, like, you're not gonna be terminated because you're an at-will employee anyway. So you can leave whenever and they can fire you whenever. So if you battling with fear or anything like that or whatever, just get out of your head. I have to preach that to myself every day. Get out of your head, get out of your head, get out of your head. But let's get in law school. Let's run for governor. Let's run for sheriff. Let's even if you just want to be a jailer, just processing people in the jail. Go because that one conversation they have with you, they're like, man, that lady put me in jail in the most nicest way ever. I mean, I don't ever want to come back here, but shoot, this was a nice encounter. She made sure I got my phone call. She made sure I had so, but
she made me feel human. I was bad, but I still felt human.
Right, because I'm telling you, girl, anybody that's been arrested by me, I'm like, what you want to listen to on the way there? I know we going to jail, but this your car at this point. What you want to listen to? If I'm plugging up the ox, what you want to listen to? Because it's just like, it's a bad situation already, but let's try to make the best while we can. If you want to sit here in silence, we can do that too. And if you want to sit here and cuss at me the whole time, you can do that too. Just
whatever you need to do to feel better. Wow.
Whatever you need to do, but don't let your preconceived notions and your own upbringing, with the whole fuck the police mentality, don't let that cloud your judgment, because most of the time we ain't even did nothing. Y'all just, you were raised up in that upbringing. Don't trust the police. Don't tell them nothing. Don't do nothing. And then, when somebody breaking in, it's like, who you gonna call? And now you got to tell the police. So it's just like, again, ignorance. So don't do that.
That Boondocks episode where Riley got his bike stolen, he was like, no snitching, remember? Until he got his bike stolen, and the police were like, so who did it? And he was like, like,
you want to talk?
You have to say
you want your bike back?
Yeah.
You want your bike back?
Too funny. So where can people reach you? If they're looking to connect with you, if they want to know more about your story, get in touch with you, how can they reach you?
See, that I'm just kidding. I was about to be, I ain't gonna lie. We being honest, right? I'm an open book, but I do keep a very certain, I'm very private. I'm a very private individual. So, I mean, I didn't mind getting on this live. Like, that ain't nothing. I don't care about that. But, like, as far as my social medias and stuff, I'm like, like, all my followers, I can pretty much tell you I know them. Like, met them. And so, but again, anybody, you can send me a DM or whatever. Now, if you send me a request, I'm probably not going to accept it unless I'd have met you in person. I'm sorry. I'm being 100% honest. So my Instagram is on here. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, but I probably won't be accepting no requests. My Facebook is just my first and last name. I'll put it in the comment section real quick. And also,
because she got a fancy name, y'all.
Oh, look.
It ain't chastity, it's chastity.
Yes, chastity. It's not chastity. It's chastity.
The Hilton, it's not even like the other Hilton.
Right.
It's
not Paris Hilton. We bougie. We with the Y over here. HYL.
Yes.
So you can find me on Facebook. Again, I'm very particular about, my privacy and all that. Again, because people, and honestly, y'all, it's not because I'm a funny acting individual. It's just because the line of work I do. And you have people that specifically watch my page just so they can try to jam me up on something. So, and I'm not going to give you opportunity to do that. So that's it. Like I said, I'll still answer and respond to all DMs or whatever like that. And if you want my email address, I'll put that on here too. But that, and also, and I know, like I said, I have to put my little sales pitch on here, because you may have some people that's watching that need to
Yes,
have a Maxie. So
we do it all. We do it all. It's not a game. It's not a game. They know what the last few minutes are.
so I'm on Facebook as well, on my business page at Hilton Homes Realty, and obviously it's a mom and pop brokerage. My mom is my broker, so anytime that I get a check, she gets some of it, because that's just how it works. So
Yes.
if you are interested in, purchasing, selling, renting, anything residential or commercial, let me know. Me and my mom will be happy to take care of you. And if you also need your makeup done, I can do that too. So look, let me go on and put that on here, because
For streams. Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Chaz, thank you so much for just having this conversation, for keeping it real, for just coming in your true and authentic self and not trying to sugarcoat it or make an excuse for anybody, just being real about it. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
You guys, again, yes, thank you. Make sure you check her out. Send her some good vibes and some good wishes.
Please.
While she's out here in these streets protecting us.
It's needed.
Yes, absolutely. If you are interested or in the market for a good home, rentals, houses, whatever, make sure you hit my girl up.
Yes.
And last but not least, at least if you need your face beat, okay? Go ahead and get that slang, okay? I always beat my chat. Okay?
Oh, Lord, I'm too goofy for this.
Multiple streams, okay? Multiple streams.
You just put that shirt out so we can start ordering, okay?
Okay, we going. Because you see, I ain't going to say it no more. I'm not going to say it anymore.
I need a small.
So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And again, I am Maxie Taylor, a marketing director for Upcoming Influencer Agency in Dallas, Texas. So I help people boss up, brand themselves, and monetize their Instagram. So if you're looking to start making money on Instagram, let me know. If there's someone in this like, Maxie, you need to interview this person, definitely let me know, okay? You can go to my link in the bio, click the Work With Me tab. You can just follow it, fill it out to completion. So if you know somebody that I need to interview, or if you want to work with me directly and get your brand on the track to make some money on the gram, just DM me or hit up that link in the bio again for Work With Me. So thank you guys so much for kicking it with us. It will be available on our YouTube, at my YouTube at Maxie Taylor. We'll be posting little snippets of it in the following days to come. But again, Chaz, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you later.
All right. Thanks, y'all.
Awesome. Bye, everyone.